Okay, first of all, I want a message to the online league. I am not simming any more weeks because people lose players during sim weeks, and it's not fair for the person who's been there trying to play or trying to contact the other person. I am not simming anymore. But as of Sunday, if you do not play by Sunday midnight, you will be dropped from the league. I will contact the two teams and the one owner that was trying to contact the other will not be dropped, but the owner that will not play the game will be dropped, and we will get people in the league that will keep this thing going quickly. I cannot sim any weeks. That's just unfair for the person that's trying to play because some people want to play the computer and you can't play the computer. So as of this Sunday at midnight, if you have not played, you will be dropped from the league this week. I mean, it's been 2 weeks this time. I've given everybody 2 weeks to play their game. If you didn't play it these 2 weeks, you're out. We'll get somebody in there because we want to complete at least 2 seasons before it's over with. Okay, done. Locked up. Out. All right. I'm getting nervous about this Carolina game because I'm going through my geek things and going through the stats and stuff, and it's nothing's really fitting into what I like to see or I want to see with a team. Like what we do well is not fitting with what they don't do well. Other than the defensive tackle thing, the defensive tackle, as I said in my other video, they're struggling there. But uh, we need Marion Barber to gas that defense. We needed Marion Barber to give a little punch in the middle of that and make sure that we get those 4, 5, and 6 yard carries. The bad thing about it is Marion Barber's hurt, but a good thing about that is Choice can do whatever Marion Barber can do basically without the punch. But Tashard Choice can, and he'll get it done. The bad thing about it is I'm thinking that somehow we're going to come out and try to prove that Tony Romo can make good decisions and throw the ball, and that's a really, really, really good secondary. So the defense is quick, and the defense has a good secondary. So throwing the ball isn't this game. We have to become a power offense, Jason Garrett. We have to become a power offense, and we have to be successful at it and score with the power offense. Because one thing, we have to get on top of the Carolina Panthers. Because if we get on top of the Carolina Panthers, it'll be kind of like the Philadelphia Eagles did in Week 1, where you get on top of them. It kind of takes their running game away because their focus is more on passing and getting up. Last week is a little different story. Matty Ryan played a phenomenal game, and you guys are you're just seeing the tip of the iceberg with Matty Ice. Seriously, that the kid is amazing. But we need some smart decision-making things like that from Tony Romo. Matty Ryan, he attacked the seams. He attacked him with the tight end, and he attacked him with one of his big receivers. We got Roy in that same seam run he did against Tampa Bay. He can do that again against Carolina, and of course we got Witten down the seam is our bread and butter play. So if we're going to pass and if we're going to attack, we can attack straight down the field in those seams. Now to stop them, this is going to be tough. This is why I said we have to get on top of them because that's a team that likes to enforce their will on you. You know, they'll push you around, they'll score, they have a quarterback who's not playing very well, of course, but he played good last week, and he's a quarterback that'll take whatever's given to him. So D'Angelo Williams, he's more of a running back that will gash your defense for like 6, 7, 8 yards. And what that does, it either gives you a first down or it puts you in second and short and third and short. So that's why he's a killer because he keeps drives alive. He doesn't take it to the house very, very often from long distance. It's kind of like an Adrian Peterson, but he will rip off run after run after run after run, and he breaks a lot of tackles. That's another thing that's not working against us. We got one running back. Actually, we have two running backs. I'll get into it in a minute. That breaks a lot of tackles, and we're having a little trouble with it wrapping up, especially against Brandon Jacobs last week. So we've got to tackle better in this game. We've got to tackle better, and you got to keep your assignments with D'Angelo. And it's kind of like a catch-22 because you have to contain, but you'll see him going inside with your boy, and your boy need help getting that dude down. But if you take one step and go inside and try to help out, and leave your contain, he'll kick it out in like no time, and he'll be gone. There'll be no catching him. So he worries me because he'll rip off runs kind of like Cadillac. He doesn't run as violently as Cadillac, but he has that intensity of a Cadillac. And then you have the other guy. You have Jonathan Stewart, who is basically a truck, and he, as D'Angelo makes people miss, Jonathan Stewart makes good players miss. So he's a tough one. He's a tough one to bring down. And the one thing that worries me more about this team this week rather than last week, I don't like the way the Giants deploy their running backs. They give the big guy early and then the little guy late. But I would like to get busy on you with my quick back, my back that's hard to tackle, and get you on your heels, and then take my big back and take you up in the air. And that's what Carolina really does. So watch out for the running game. They have a Wildcat. I heard we've been working on the Wildcat, so we've got to do that too. But like I said, our strengths not working against their strengths, except for that running game. So, Jason Garrett, if we run the ball, control the clock, play smart, attack seams, we will win, okay? If we do anything else, if we try to get cute and fancy against this team, or if the defense, basically the defense has to show up. If the defense can't stop the run, it's going to be tough. It's going to be really tough. And the thing about it is there's more desperation coming out of that town, out of Carolina, than it is out of Dallas, because they have to win this game. This is almost like their season. We kind of know if we lose this game, we still got two supposedly passes coming up before our bye. They get a bye, and they get to listen to their media for 2 weeks if they lose this game. So it's gonna be a tough one. All right, holla at you later. Peace. Oh, I will be streaming this one live, not streaming it live, but I will be watching it live. So come to the DallasCowboysShow.com on Monday night, and I will be there watching the game with you. All right, holla at you. Peace.